desert was not just confined to the canyon lands.
One second.
All over the world, from Britain to Arizona, from Angel Falls in Venezuela to the deserts of Africa, similar rocks of the same age are found. These rocks show that they were once part of a gigantic desert on a supercontinent called Pangaea. Despite the harsh conditions, life clung on until the world began to change. That change was not sudden. It took hundreds of millions of years. In fact, it can only be detected if we look at time in a completely different way. And to do that, we must come to a place like Dry Falls in Washington, where the ancient cliffs of lava were once breached by a massive glacial flood.
This place really gives us a sense of how the Earth was formed. We have these great cliffs behind me. They were produced really slowly through long-term volcanism. And then we have the rest of this valley, which was formed really fast in a huge short-term catastrophe. That's really how the Earth is kind of these enormous small events every 10 to 20 million years. Complete madness. Asteroid collisions. Glaciations. Volcanism. Together builds our planet.
Viewed from this perspective, the beat of Earth time is marked out by geological catastrophes on a grand scale. And the Earth moves. The Earth is moving still. The forces that form the world we know are still at work. Our planet keeps changing, and 250 million years from now, a new supercontinent will form. But in the immensity of geological time, what will remain of humanity for our particle traveler to find?
It's so hard to really understand the immensity of time. I work in areas where there are sedimentary rocks, and where those sediments slowly pile up, the entirety of human civilization, 10,000 years, is about an inch thick. For all the efforts and the time that it took humans to go from cave people to skyscrapers.
In fact, in geological terms, human civilization is but a blip in the time scale of our planet.
If we were to consider life on Earth as a 24-hour clock, life doesn't come along until 10 o'clock in the evening. It's not until after 11 that the dinosaurs actually appear on the planet, and some near 40 minutes later, they're wiped out by an asteroid or some big volcanic event. It's not until about 2 seconds from midnight that man actually appears on the planet. So it's a rather sobering thought that we've literally only been around just before the party starts at midnight.
Why that clock business drives me crazy is because it assumes that once we get to the present time, time stops. Geology is about the future as well as the past. We can make really strong predictions. We need that clock to keep going. We can't have it on this, it's over with our time. We need to put that clock and be able to look way into the future. So let's take this Earth clock analogy and do it right. Let's give the clock 12 hours for the 12 billion years that Earth will be in existence. We are right now at 4:30. Complex life started at 4. It's only going to go another half hour to 5. And the rest of those hours, that's going to be back to bacteria again all the way to the end of the world.
And within that hour, the age of man is nothing more than a millisecond in the short window of time during which life on this planet can survive. One tiny millisecond during which mankind transformed the world. No other creature has built monuments like ours. No No other creature has covered the world with cities. Look in the right place, and our lonely traveler will surely find some evidence of man. Won't he? But in Earth time, 6,000 years of human civilization isn't even the blink of an eye. In Earth time, it doesn't take much to move a mountain.